All right, what we're going to need right now is for everybody to make a little bit of noise to introduce one Miss Alessia Cara.
Hello.
Hi. Friends, Alessia. Alessia, friends.
Friends.
Hi, friends. Hi.
Now, we didn't want to make it awkward and have him sit on the couch there, because it would have been a real, like, big,
Sandwich?
uncomfortable
Moment,
sandwich.
yeah.
That would
That's
have been...
But you would have been okay with it.
I would have been fine with it. Yeah, that's cool. Sandwiches. I like
Man,
sandwiches.
we screwed up.
So, let's talk about this when you actually tweeted it out, and I think a lot of girls kind of can relate to how cool this is. When you said, I'm about to do my first major TV performance, no makeup, natural hair, my own clothes. I'm going to be performing Scars to You're Beautiful, and it only feels right to be my true self while singing about self-acceptance. Every time I perform this song, I'm choosing to be 100% natural. It just feels so right to do. Do you
Man,
want to
I
talk
love
about
that.
that? Because that's an awesome tweet.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. I knew since since the beginning, like once we released this song as a single, or once we were planning on releasing the song as a single, that I wanted it to be that way. I wanted it to be 100% natural. And for those of you who don't know what the song is or what it's it's basically about, like I said in the tweet, self-acceptance, mainly for women, And I think there are so many expectations placed on women on like a daily basis. We're constantly told how to look, how to dress, I think, it only feels right for me. How can I preach about self-acceptance and loving your true self if I'm covered in makeup and, styling and hair? It just wouldn't feel right. So I want to just show my bare, true self every time I sing this song. And, it feels right. And I feel like I owe that to not only myself, but everyone listening and watching as well.
That's like us in the morning.
Oh.
Like, I'm all natural. And then we have our boss, his name's, he goes by T-Rob. He's like, guys, you kind of look bummy around this place. You got to spruce it up. This
We're
is
like,
spruced
no,
up.
This is self-acceptance.
Just so you know.
Exactly.
But
We
I love
accepted it a
me.
long time ago.
I
This
love
is
me.
as good as it's going to get, so this is
look
what we're
great.
rolling with, right?
You look
Yeah.
great. And plus it's radio. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Let's talk about Troye Sivan
Okay, cool.
and how cool it was to do that video, and how much that video actually inspired a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that are saying, you know what, it was so much easier to come out and to be accepted after seeing you two, and how much that video meant to people. What did that mean to you to do that video with Troye?
Oh my gosh! First of all, I love Troye. I think not only he's such an amazing artist, but he's also just such a great person and such a great advocate for so many different things. And again, another form of self-acceptance. And I was so proud of that video when I got the treatment. I was like, this is great, because people need to see this, especially from a young man being so confident in himself and just being 100% who he is, and just kind of like showing people like this is reality, this is life. And I think it's great. I think it did inspire a lot of people, and I was really happy to be a part of it.
We call him a gentle lamb.
He
And
is.
like,
Yeah.
like when he's at
He is.
he was at our concert,
is
and we're just like,
awesome.
we just want to carry you onto the stage because you're so nice and you're so little. We just want to carry you onto the stage.
But it's like what you said, like, he's just a genuine person. You could just tell, like, doing the job that we do, and even you, like, bumping into people, you can instantly tell, even you guys going out every single day, who is a genuine person and who you're just like, right. You come off as very genuine as well. Like, that is something that's really awesome and lost in the music industry itself. So that is something that, like, I'm just sitting here watching you talk over to Rat, and I'm like, man, she's definitely awesome like that. Like,
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome. Like, that's definitely something that's lost. So
We have some questions from the audience, and I'm looking dead center because she's been so
Who we
excited
got?
the minute that she walked in. She's got the best seat in the house.
what you got? What you got?
Okay, well, I really love to sing and write music, and you're one of my biggest inspirations.
Oh,
Do
thank you.
you have any like advice or message?
Yeah, for someone who like wants to be do you want to pursue it like just as a songwriter or just as like a musician, or what is your main musician? I would say, I think we are fortunate enough to live in a world where social media is a really big thing and a big resource. And I think what kind of helped me get out there was utilizing that and using that social media platform, whether it's YouTube or Instagram. Now there's like Vine, things like that. Like use or take advantage of our resources that we have. I think it's a great way to get out there. And a lot of like music executives and music people are looking to the internet to find that. So that's one way, I guess, on the in terms of like getting yourself out there. And as far as just confidence, I think just always, I know sounds so cliche, but honestly, do believe in yourself. And, you know, no matter where you come from, it is possible. And things don't happen overnight. But as long as you stay true to you and your vision, and you know, have tunnel vision, and don't let people try to, you know, steer you in the wrong way, I think you'll be good.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anyone else? One more question before we go back to. Okay, go ahead.
Gotcha.
You.
Like, what's your favorite lyric from Scars Are Beautiful, and like, why does it speak to you so much?
Wow, that's a good question. Favorite lyric from Scars to You're Beautiful? Wow. That's a real, I have to like go through all the lyrics in my head. I feel like, I don't know, that's a really good question. I like the line where I say, you don't have to change a thing, the world could change his heart. Because I think oftentimes, again, growing up in this sort of world, women often feel like we need to change ourselves for the world, you know, and we're always about like, how do we fix ourselves, you know, so we can fit in with the world. But I think in reality, like maybe we should look at it in another way, in the sense that maybe the world should change. Maybe the world needs to change its heart, and they need to change their perspective on what beauty is, rather than us having to change ourselves. So I just like that new perspective in that lyric, and I think it speaks to me because it shows me a new perspective, and it reminds me not to change myself for anybody.
Oh, I like that.
Cool. Thank you.
A couple quick questions before we talk about the tour you're on. First album you bought, random.
Ooh, first album I bought was the Black Eyed Peas. It was, that was like such a good album. Like Monkey Business was my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Black Eyed Peas.
I
Monkey
think mine
Business.
was Vanilla Ice. So.
Really? Okay, there
Yeah.
you go.
What about
Black
the
Eyed Peas
last?
were
What
the
about the last album you've listened to, like another artist?
Last album I've listened to was Jared James's album that just came out a few days ago. It's
Oh.
called High. It's so good. If you haven't heard of him, look him up. He's awesome.
Favorite cartoon growing up?
Favorite cartoon?
Because I'm definitely a geek, so I have to know
That's a difficult. I guess it depends on what age. I think it was always kind of a SpongeBob. I've always loved SpongeBob.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my dad watches it religiously.
Yeah, it's still
I'll
the
go
best
home
show
to
ever.
visit, and then I'll just walk in, and he'll be glued to the TV with SpongeBob
It's
for
the
no reason
best show
whatsoever.
of all time.
No Pokemon Go or no Pokemon Go?
No Pokemon Go. I refuse. I refuse. I'm taking a stand against it. I think it's taking over everybody's life. It's
Look at
crazy.
that.
It's
Mike
taking
Posner
over.
said the same thing.
Right?
He's like, I will read nothing about Pokemon Go. I'm not doing it. I'm totally
What if
against
all the
it.
artists
you.
gather against Pokemon Go?
Yeah, it's gonna be like a protest.
You know what I mean? And they do like a "We Are the World" song, but against Pokemon
I'm
Go.
just gonna say that. Artists against
Would you be
Pokemon
in
Go.
on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
Right.
Well,
I'd
we
say-
know you and Posner
I'd
are in.
write
We
it.
need to get some more.
Exactly.
I know she had a question right back there. Go ahead, Suda. What's your question?
What's your favorite chord to play ukulele or guitar?
My favorite chord?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
Wow.
I've never been asked that. Favorite chord? I like G because G feels like it's like an end of something. Like it feels like it's called, like, an alternate name for it is the home chord, because every time you go back, it's like you're back home. You're like at the end, and I kind of like that conclusive feeling of G. And also A minor. I use A minor a lot too.
I like B minor the best. Like bar chord is kind of fun.
B minor. Yeah, B minor is cool. I actually just learned how to actually properly play a B minor because I've always had trouble with barring. But yeah, that's a good one too. B minor is nice. Musician talk.
You down there?
Dream collaboration.
Okay, I have two, and they're very different from each other, but I equally I love them equally. I would say either Drake or Ed Sheeran.
Wow.
Yeah, they're my favorites.
Or just both.
Or both. Yeah, I don't know how that would sound, but
Special.
wow, that's a good. Thank you. I think so.
Would.
Thank you.
It would.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's kind of a random question, but like a long time ago, I remember seeing you on Kylie Jenner's app, like her upcoming artists.
Yeah.
So, are you guys friends? Like, or like, do you guys?
Yeah.
Or have you met? I'm sure you've met, right?
I've only met her once, to be honest, so I don't really know if that's like when you become friends with someone. I doubt it. I wouldn't say we're friends, but I did meet her once, and she's so nice. She's so genuine. I met her and Kendall at the same time at this event for Tidal, and they were just the sweetest ever. They're so cool, and like, yeah, I like her a lot. She's really nice. Oh yeah, she's amazing. She's really cool.
Take another question.
Go ahead.
If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Come on, that's so hard.
God, that's
like
hard.
not even. How would you even answer that?
I don't know.
I would say, oh, come on.
Mbop.
Yes. Well, one of them. That'd be one of them. That's a great song. I would say maybe Stronger Than Me by Amy Winehouse. Yeah, that's a great song. That's one of my favorite songs ever. Or Viva La Vida by Coldplay.
Take
I've
one,
basically been hearing it every day.
one more real quick.
What was your favorite part about playing Lala?
Oh, loud! The crowd was actually really, really loud. First of all, I didn't expect that many people to be there, so that was kind of nice. And just the crowd's reaction in response to the music was really, really cool. I was like, this is nice. It's been a dream of mine to play Lala, so that was cool.
Yeah, we were there and we watched.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, no, it was amazing.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
They were the ones throwing rocks on stage with notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Saying, no, I'm kidding.
Let's talk about playing with Coldplay. How
Yeah.
awesome is it playing with those guys?
Little group called Coldplay.
Yeah.
Up and coming, yeah.
Yeah.
They're okay.
They'll make it.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I
Yeah.
told Chris Martin,
So-
like, you guys have potential. I
Hang
think.
in there, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. You'll get to my level eventually.
Yeah,
Just
one day.
things don't happen overnight again, like I said. No, it's amazing. They're so nice and genuine. Like all four of them are like incredible, and I think just their audience is so cool. And of course, I've never played audiences like a crowd that big. I've been playing for like 50 to 80,000 people every night now, which is so cool. And I think it's that in itself is just so validating for me, because I think it just sort of validates all my feelings for wanting to do this and for wanting to pursue that and getting there eventually, and just especially being on that tour. I think they're the best band in the whole world, so it's
Yep.
incredible.
Do you ever like sing on stage and get chills at your own lyrics that you write because you're in the moment singing it?
50
Does
to
that ever
80,000
happen?
people.
Yeah, like does that ever happen? Like,
I only do when I see people singing it back or when I see people crying and stuff like that. I mean, I don't get chills from my own. I think just because
Right.
I've heard these lyrics like a billion times in my head, but I still kind of get lost in it every time, and it never feels like I'm going through the motions. It just feels like I try to really pay attention to what I'm saying every time, but I really only get like real chills, and I feel it the most when I see other people like feeling it,
yeah.
Are you happy to be close to Canada? Or
I am, yeah. Yeah, I really am. It's so nice. I feel like I'm kind of home a little bit.
Almost there.
Yeah, almost there.
I want to talk about a couple random things. Tattoos. We know you have a tattoo, right?
Yes.
Sailboat.
Yes.
Do you have plans on getting any more tattoos?
Yeah. I want a million. Like, if it was up to me, I would have, like, sleeves just all over my
Do
body.
you have an
My
idea in
dad
your
was
head, like your next tattoo, like what it would be?
I've always wanted, because I've been drawing an alien. I don't have it today. I've been drawing an alien on my finger for, like, the past year with marker, and I feel like it's just about time to get it for real.
I feel like we can be best friends.
You like aliens, too?
Yeah,
I love aliens.
absolutely.
My favorite.
Yeah, the guy next to you, not so much.
You don't like aliens or
no.
tattoos?
Well, I'm the one that's
Both.
afraid to make my mom mad if I got a tattoo still at this
Ah.
age, because I know that she would be upset about it.
Yeah, that's why I
day he'll
don't
grow
have
up.
many.
I know. One day I'll figure it out.
Same. My dad would never let me. Yeah.
In your phone right now, a celebrity, actor, comedian, artist, whoever, right now, you could call up and they would answer for you if they saw you calling. Just a random person.
I have no idea. Because I don't know if I've never tried
You
calling
don't do
any of
that
them.
backstage? Like, don't
No.
artists be like, yo, give
Yeah, let
me
me
your
just
number?
call up so-and-so. No, I
I would
really
get
don't.
everybody's phone number.
I'd be prank
I
calling
would
everybody.
Yeah.
Really? I feel like maybe Troy would answer. I hope he would answer
Would
me.
he? 'Cause you
Maybe
know
not.
you're
I don't,
friends
he's like,
with
we've
Taylor,
done
right?
this song. Yeah, but I don't have her number.
What?
I don't have Taylor's number.
Girl.
It's okay.
We got to talk. Because
I know. It's okay. It's all right. I
That
don't know if
is-
she would answer
yeah,
me.
I would be like, people would be so annoyed by me. They'd be like, he's calling again.
Well, I don't
Switch
know.
your number.
Who it is, yeah.
Maybe Troy wouldn't answer because we did the song. He's probably just like, we did the song already. Like, it's done. It's over.
He's moved on.
He's moved on. Yeah, it's like we performed it once. It's fine. No, I don't know. I've really never tried to call anybody. That's a good.
Do you do any celebrity impersonations?
I used to, but I just feel like they're just so bad. I don't know why people keep asking me. to
I
do
have
them.
to hear your Adele. Apparently, I have a friend who's watching right now. He's
My
like,
Adele
you
is the
have-
worst, but everyone says that. But my Adele is actually
Can
my
we-
worst one. I feel.
Best one. Your Lord impression is unreal.
Oh, the Lord's the best?
Thank-
Well, we pick one of those two. We have to hear one of them.
I feel like my Lord is not that good, but it's better than my
Are they
Adele.
similar?
Slide with your hand.
I have to do the hand thing. Okay, should I do it? That's
Do
so
it.
weird. She's gonna hate
Yeah.
me. She's definitely not gonna answer. Okay. Okay, this is so weird. Okay, this is Lord. Why I hate doing this. Okay, here we go. Let's get in the mode. What song should I sing of hers? Okay, cool. Don't you think that it's boring how people talk? Making smart with their words again. Well, I'm bored. That was my vote.
Not bad.
I didn't do
Wow.
full out hand. I didn't do full out hand because I don't want her to hate me. I love her.
was the moment I knew she was instantly way more talented than I would ever be.
Oh, thank you.
That was the moment?
Not true.
Yeah. Or when she walked in.
Yeah.
No, not true.
Yeah. We have a couple questions right now from the
Live.
Facebook
Oh,
Live.
hello.
They're asking what they can expect for the tour, upcoming tour.
My upcoming tour. Well, it's. I mean, I guess if you like the album, then you should come because I'm gonna play the album. If you don't, then I don't suggest coming. But it's gonna be a lot more amplified. We want to elevate the songs, and we've already started working on elevating them and changing up a bunch of things. I'm bringing on new instruments and new sort of. What's the word? Like elements, I guess, to it that I've never really tried before, and I'm excited about. So, yeah. And if you don't see them on the tour, then that just means it didn't work out. But we're planning on doing a bunch of cool things. I want to just play some new instruments and just sort of push myself a lot more than I've ever have. So we'll see what happens.
And one more, they were requesting you to say something in Portuguese.
Oh, I don't even know how to say anything in Portuguese. I don't speak Portuguese.
Assuming that you know Portuguese.
How do you? Is it
McDonald's.
Yeah. Portugal. No. Do you say? How do you say I love you? Isn't it te amo? Te amo? Right? Is that right?
Spanish.
I think Spanish is te amo. I think Portuguese is te amo. Right?
Whoever just requested that will fly you here.
Yeah.
We'll find you wherever your next stop is. and we're
Courtesy of
gonna-
the station, you
Yeah.
get a free
Yeah.
flight to Detroit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Sorry, guys, if that's wrong.
We believe it is. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Any more questions out?
Go ahead.
Okay, so who is your favorite artist and why?
My favorite artist and why? That's really hard because I love a bunch of people. I think one of my favorite artists of all time is Amy Winehouse because of her voice, the way she sang, the way she was just so raw and natural and real. And I don't know, I've always looked up to her musically. She's really cool.
Oh, you again.
Oh, you again.
Do you have like a crazy fan experience, like stalkerish, weird, like funny, like off the top of your head?
Off the top, the last thing I can remember, I haven't really had any and this isn't even like crazy or weird at all. It's just kind of interesting, I guess. I was walking in Chicago and this fan stopped me and she was like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm just gonna go have lunch." And she's like, "Can I go with you?" And I was like, "Okay." So we went to go have Chipotle
What?
together. Yeah. Yes. I'm not
That is
condoning
so
this every
awesome.
time though, because I feel like now everyone's gonna just try to have lunch with me. You
Yeah.
can, I mean, but I'm never even. That was like a one-time thing because I never ever like go out by myself. I just thought I would try, and
Yeah,
she
but
just,
that's
like-
awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. We had Chipotle, and she was really nice. It was like, yeah, so that was cool.
Man.
Anyone else want to have lunch with me? Cool, yeah, we'll do it.
Just follow her
Yeah,
around.
just follow me around. It's cool.
Go ahead.
You?
What was it like for you to have River of Tears play on Grey's Anatomy?
That was awesome. I was like, what the heck? I didn't even like. I knew that like they obviously told us that was gonna happen, but I didn't know in what context it was gonna be. So it was so cool. It was really sad because the scene was really sad. But I was like, it's kind of awesome. It was awesome that they did that.
Any more?
Go ahead.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Oh, that's a good question too. I think it used to be Here only because at first that was the only song people knew, so that was the one that everyone would like sing along to. But now I'm fortunate enough to have people know the other ones too. I like playing Stone because it's a ballad and it's one of my favorite songs off the album, so I just like singing that one. Yeah.
All right, one more question. Go ahead.
While you were at Lollapalooza, did you see anybody else while you were there?
I didn't get to see anyone else perform, but I finally met Kehlani. We've been talking for a while, and she came to watch my set for a little, which was really nice. And we met, but I didn't get to see anybody because it was like a in and out kind of thing, fortunately.
My final question is: now you're no longer a teen; you're in your 20s, right?
Yes, old.
Don't want to bring that up. I'm saying though, own it. What do you have in store for your 20s, music-wise, for your career? Do you have a goal in mind?
Yeah, I've always kind of said that I want to write my best song this year, or like my favorite song this year. I don't know if it's happened yet. I've been trying to, but I just want to like make my best body of work, I think, this year, and just really not depend on anybody, and just really own what I do, and just be proud of something. Of course, I'm proud of this album too, but I think I've just kind of got a handle on the craft a little bit more, and I think I can do a lot better. So yeah.
Guys, a hand clap for Alessia.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your questions. Thank you guys for having me.
Rock it tonight. People are waiting.
Thank you. Are you guys going to get to see it, or is anyone else coming to the show? Sweet.
You
There
are?
we go.
Yeah.
You can just leave after my set. It's fine. No, I'm kidding. Definitely don't.
We'll watch everyone's snaps.
They're incredible. I'm kidding. No, absolutely not. Don't. It's like one of the coolest shows I've ever seen. We've watched it like every single night, and it feels like the first night. Still, you have to see the whole thing. It's incredible.
All right, cool. Picture time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thank you guys.